right, so back to another chest day. I think I took yesterday off, and I had Monday off too. It was totally from just a ridiculous work schedule. I will take blame that there was a little bit of laziness on my behalf because around 10 o'clock at night I could have gone both Monday and Wednesday, but I very rarely take rest days, so no big deal. It's not gonna kill the gains. So we're back to the beginning of the split, hitting chest. I just did a few warm up sets with a plate on each side. Really warmed up the shoulders, warmed up the triceps, got the elbows nice and feeling good. So we're just going to jump into a set here. First working set. We got two plates and a 10 on each side. Uh, we'll see how it feels. So here we go. Shit. Whew. Thinking it might have been a little too heavy. Okay. I think we're going to drop it. Drop it to two plates. Just crank out another set. All right. Ugh. Oh, shit. Okay, so dropped it down to a plate and a quarter on each side. I think those first two sets, even though they were only seven, I feel it really good in the chest. So seven is not, it's not a bad number, but I like to hit eight or more. But no big deal. Um, should be able to get this for a considerable amount of reps. Though my chest is getting tired from those first two sets, but let's just crank it out, see how many we get. This is probably the last set here. Uh, Probably move on to another pressing movement, possibly. Maybe some flies. I don't know yet. I'll have to see what my body tells me after this set. Oh, shit. I'm going to drop it. Oh, shit. Oh, God. That wasn't bad, though. Little drop set. We got some reps in. The chest feels absolutely amazing, so that's what I care about the most. All right. So I decided on cable flies. Um, this particular, so they don't have a ton of cable machines here. It's pretty much this one and this one over here. So they are a little closer together than I'd like. I like the ones that have the arms that come out so I can move them out further so that I can just kind of grab them like this. This will work just fine, though. It'll change my range of motion just a little bit, but still going to get a crazy pump because my chest is on fire just from 3 sets of incline press. So I am seeing the future, and I see a phenomenal chest pump by the end of this workout. So, all right, moderately reasonable weight, nothing crazy. Just going to focus on the squeeze and really get the reps in. So I'm feeling these. Something's weird about it. And I think it's the length, the width of the two sides. But I think I'm going to switch it up a little bit for this next set. Instead of doing a fly, I'm going to do just a straight cable push. Let's see how that works out. It's too light. There we go. It feels really good, but not good enough to do another set. But not bad. Chest feels great. I can't complain. But I think I'm going to move on to something else. Okay, so I decided on a hammer strength. I think that's what you call this, right? I'm pretty sure this is considered a hammer strength. Supine Express. Never heard of that before. But it's a flat press, right? I'm just gonna go with 2 plates because I don't want to go any heavier because I really want to try to maximize as many reps as I can. Chest is already feeling absolutely amazing. Like I really feel that like stretchy, like pumped up feeling right now. So let's crank this out, see how it feels. I didn't like that as much as I thought I was going to. And I think it had to do with the grip. I went with the side grip. I think I'm going to do one more here. I'm going to go with the straight outer grip. See how that feels. And honestly, I'm probably going to do a set, go to failure, strip off 1 plate, and just bang out another set after I get a drink of water. All right, so I think I'm rested enough. I'll tell you, I've been getting really lucky with like amazing freaking pumps, man. Like, I feel like every workout is just amazing. So let's do this to failure again. Outer grip, strip it down, do another set. We're nearing completion of chest, so after this, I think I'm probably just going to hit the pec deck. Just go ham on it. Go bonkers. All right. Oh, shit. That one was definitely better with the outer grip. One of my friends sent me a text message last week and asked me if I was drinking Bud Light while I was working out. I guess it on camera from far away, it kind of looks like one of them Bud Light cans, but it's just pure life water. I don't drink alcohol at all. So it would be pretty odd for me to sit here and work out with an alcoholic beverage. All right, so we got 205 on the stack. Just gonna crank out as many as I can. I think I'm only gonna do one here, but let me see how it feels. There might possibly be a second one. I get a good song. Nope. Ah, there we go. Not bad. I do think I'm going to do one more. It is most certainly going to be a drop set, though. All right, so drop set pin set at 205. And then we're going to drop it to 130. Just crank out as many reps as we can. This is definitely the finisher. This is the last set of chest. Good workout, too. All right, here we go. Ooh. Chest is smoked. Feels amazing. All right, so we got calves today with chest. My unfavorite, least favorite seated calf raise here. I don't think we're going to go too heavy here today. I think it's going to be more reps than anything else. Oh, shit. Yeah, these things are feeling so good. Actually, I think I'm just gonna stay here for a little longer. But I'm gonna do something's telling me to go less time in between sets. So less rest. Let's go. Oh, shit. All right, so I've decided to do something that I love doing. I don't even know the name of this exercise, so if anybody else does, I haven't Googled it, and I've been doing it. I've known about it for a long time, but so basically, I'm going to do a set right here. I'm going to do another set, and I'm going to come over here, right? And if you can see, I'm going to kind of kneel like this, okay? And I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna raise my calves and just kind of raise my body weight, just like this, almost like you're doing a calf raise, but you're in a squatting position. Again, I have no idea what this thing's called, but it burns the shit out of the calves. So we're gonna do this instead of going over to the squat rack and trying to concoct something over there or on the leg press. So let's see how this goes. Nah. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh. Man, if you've never tried these before, definitely give it a try. It's well worth it. You know, one thing I wanted to just discuss today after that chest workout was I don't know if most people on the internet have heard about that guy Mike from the Trend Twins that tore his pec a couple days ago. It's really sad to see something like that. I don't really know those guys. I've never met them, but I've seen quite a few of their videos online. Seem like cool guys. Very entertaining. But one guy, Mike, tore his pec trying to bench 585, and that being said, one of the things I want to mention is, one thing that I don't really record much of is the warm-ups that I do before pretty much any exercise, but especially things like chest, shoulders, hamstrings, biceps. I really warm those body parts up before I do any major working sets. And not that this guy Mike didn't. I don't really know any of the details. I just know that he was benching a shit ton of weight and popped his pec, and it looked pretty bad too. So yeah, prayers go out to him, man. I hope he makes a speedy recovery. from that, and is able to get back at it, because I know that bodybuilding is his passion. So I'd hate to, I would hate to tear a pec and not be able to lift anymore. So I can't imagine what he, mentally what he's going through right now. So prayers out to him. But that story made me think about the importance of warming up. And again, I'm not discrediting. I'm not saying that he didn't warm up. I'm sure he did, but it is not uncommon for people to tear a pec, on a flat bench, or dumbbell presses, dumbbell fly. I mean, there's so many different things, right? And you don't have to necessarily go heavy to tear a muscle, you know. You can go light. I mean, I've seen people, go really light, and you just move the wrong way. It's just one of them days, your body part, your chest needs a little more warm up than normal, and bam, you just sometimes it's just bad luck, right? So when I go into a chest movement, what you don't see is the warm up. So I usually start recording at the first working set, but prior to my chest workout today, I did 2 sets of tricep push downs, just single arm, real light, just to, get the elbow moving and warmed up, and the triceps. I also did 2 sets of 10 reps, real lightweight. I just grab a 10-pound plate, and I do side lateral raises, and then I do front lateral raises. And then I also do hit my mic. I do a lot of like stretching like this and back this way, full extensions with my arm. So I probably did, and then to top that off, I did two actual warm-up sets. I did a plate on each side for like 7 or 8 reps, and then I put a plate and a quarter on each side, did 5 reps. Then I went into my heavy set with two plates and a 10 on each side. So I like to make sure that my chest, my shoulders, my tricep, my elbows, everything's good. The blood's flowing, everything feels smooth. It's also a good indicator when I'm doing those warm-up sets. So if I feel something funny in my shoulder, it tells me, you know what, maybe go a little lighter on the press today. Or if I'm doing my warm-up set and maybe I'm feeling something tender in my chest or something like that, that is an indicator to me, like, hey, you know what, instead of going like 275 today, maybe just stick at 225 and just bang out some reps. Or sometimes even lighter than that. Sometimes I'll just throw 185 on there and just go, because the last thing in the world that I want to do is tear a pec or bicep or any muscle for that matter. So I take warm-ups very seriously, and probably more so now in my mid 40s than I did when I was in my early 20s. So I try to put safety first. So like I definitely don't have perfect form. I'm sure there are plenty of people that would could critique my form and, like just go ham, like putting me on blast for different things, right? But I think most of my form on most things are perfectly fine, and they're good for me, right? So, but I try to take safety. I don't think people realize like just how dangerous some of these movements can actually be if you don't know what you're doing, right? So like, if last week when I did chest, what did I have? 90-pound dumbbells. So I have 90-pound dumbbells in each hand. I mean, if just one of those arms comes off balance and that weight drops before I can even release it, I mean, it's going to do so much damage. It's going to twist my arm back and my shoulder, and it could potentially do a great deal of damage, right? It could tear the pec, it could tear the rotator cuff. I mean, I could have all kinds of problems. Shoulder presses, whether it's dumbbells or, straight bar presses, some people, like I said, luck of the draw, right? They come up, they accidentally lock their elbows, and then all the weight just kind of crushes down on the rotator cuff. Oh, I've actually done that before, but luckily It was a light enough weight where it didn't do too much damage, and that was a long time ago. Same thing with like leg presses. Um, I see people, the worst possible thing that you could do on a leg press with light weight is lock your knees when you go up, because uh, I've seen videos one too many times, viral videos on like Instagram or TikTok, where someone's just got like one or two plates on. I see it with girls and guys. They come up, they lock their knee, and then their legs, the knee bends the opposite direction, man. Oh, so when you're doing leg presses, never ever lock your knees. You can come close to locking them without fully locking them. Ugh, man, I can't even think about that. So, definitely play it safe, right? So, like today, like honestly, when I first got in, I was feeling strong, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw 2 1/4 on each side. But then I was like, you know what, I haven't done 2 1/4 in like 2 months, so let me just do two plates and a 10, just see where we're at. And thank God, because 2 1/4 would have been too much. I would have gotten 2 reps and that's it, right? But when you have the weight so heavy that you can only get 1 or 2 reps, that's where I want to be careful, because of two things. Number one, I'm putting myself at more risk for a tear, because if I'm only able to do 1 rep, the weight's too heavy in my mind, right? Like, I'm not a power lifter. If you're a power lifter, it's a different story, right? I'm trying to build muscle. So first of all, what is a 1 rep max really going to do in terms of building muscle for me? Nothing. Like, what am I going to get out of that? I would rather go lighter and get higher reps, because I'm going to achieve my goal of building muscle more than doing 1 rep maxes. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is just play it safe. Listen to your body. If you feel something's off somewhere, lower the weight a little bit. A lot of times people, they let their ego get the best of them, right? I've done it. They go in there and they're like, oh, I'm going to curl, I'm going to curl 75s. And you got a guy in there who's got 14-inch arms, right? 13, 14-inch arms. He's got the 75 pounds in his hand. He's trying to curl them. It's like, dude, you're either going to rip the bicep off of the bone, you're going to rip the tendon off the muscle or the bone, or and even so, when they're doing those heavy reps, like 75, I see it all the time, man. They're swinging their entire body, not even working the bicep, like very, very little. And that's how people get hurt. They hurt their back, they hurt their shoulders, hurt their biceps. So I like to play it safe. I try to be as cautious with each movement as I can. So, anyway, that's my little tip for today. The chest workout today was absolutely amazing. I loved that. I feel such a pump. My chest feels absolutely amazing. Even though there was a couple movements in the middle of the workout there that I really wasn't feeling 100%, but it still gave me a good pump. Like those cable flies and cable presses, I wish that they were a little further apart, and it probably would have given me a little bit of a better range of movement, but range of motion. But at the end of the day, the only thing I look at after a workout is how pumped is my chest, how does it feel, and it feels very tired. Like I literally can't even squeeze it. Like I can't squeeze it hard enough. Or when I do squeeze it, it's just like the muscle's real soft. Like it doesn't feel like it normally does. So that tells me that's a flag that goes up that says that was a good chest workout. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the workout. Join me tomorrow for back, and we'll be back on the normal schedule here after having 2 rest days this week, which I wasn't fond of, but unfortunately it happened. But we're back on schedule. So if you didn't get to the gym today, get your ass to the gym, and have a great day, everybody.